Hello. If you'd like to learn how to make these DIY glam lanterns, please continue to watch. Welcome to Crystal Clear Creations. Today's DIY are Glam Lanterns. These are the items that you will need. Okay, to start off, I have a 4x6 canvas frame and I'm removing the canvas from the wood. I found this to be quite difficult for the smaller canvases. I also did this with a 5x7 canvas, as you can see to my right. And it wasn't quite as difficult as this was. I have some needle nose pliers and a staple remover. I also used a nail file. Use different things to try to get the staples out of the wood and then remove the canvas. Okay, once you get all the canvases off of the wood, you may need to use a little sandpaper to smooth it out a little bit. And then I start lining them up to see how they will fit together. I'm using Gorilla wood glue, and I'm going to glue those sides together to create that cube or rectangular shape. I have a few clamps that I'm going to use to help hold it together while the wood is drying. While the glue is drying. And in the meantime, while the glue is drying, I'm taking a scrap piece of foam board and cutting out a piece to go under the bottom of the lantern. Knife, cutting the foam board and cutting out that piece for the bottom of the lantern. Okay, I also have some scrap metallic posterboard I'm going to fit onto the foam board that I cut out. So just cutting out the pieces for that. Cutting those out. Fitting them onto the foam board, and then I'm just going to take that same wood glue and glue those to the foam board. On my first lantern, I actually used mirror reflective paper, but since I had the scraps, I just used these leftovers from other projects. So again, I'm fitting it under the lantern. I still had an extra little piece I need to cut off, so I'm just marking that and then removing that extra piece. Still a little bit that needs to trim off. Off the edge, and then I'm going to glue it to the bottom of the lantern. Here I just set a few heavier items on top of the lantern to keep it, help it dry and hold it in place while it was drying. I'm taking some paint. I had some metallic paint that I'm painting the wood with. And just for the sake of time, I did it this way for recording purposes, but you can let the wood dry. Just set it to the side, let the glue dry, and then go back and paint it at your leisure. Here I had an area that was still gapping a little bit, so I was trying to get it to go ahead and adhere together. So I ended up taking a zip tie and just tying it around those two sides so that it would pull together closely and dry accordingly. Apologize if that's off camera a little bit, but I'm continuing to paint the metallic silver paint onto the wood, and I did all sides of the wood, both the inside and the outside that's showing. Once the paint was dry the next day, I came back and I had these flat back. These particular gems are rectangular shaped, so I started to adhere these and went all the way around the outside of the lantern with these gems. The first lantern I had actually the round gems. This one has the rectangular ones. And these were purchased off of eBay. The round gems are available at Dollar General. And this is the final product. On your left you have the rectangular gems, on the right the round gems. The left is the 4x6 and the right is the 5x7 frames. Of course you can fill these with your candles. I recommend the battery operated candles. Also flowers or whatever else you'd like to display with inside your lantern. And I think this would look pretty on a table, on a whatever platform you would like to display it. Hope that you enjoy this DIY. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on another video for Crystal Clear Creations.